Jays for Days on Sunday. We are here in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee. We are sitting with the owner of the Soul Socket, Jadell, native to Nashville, what they call it, Cashville. But further ado, everybody give your hands a clap to Jadell for Jays for
Hey.
Days. Hey, yes, clap for yourself. So Jadell, tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, this is a great place.
I'm originally from Nashville. I started my store like a year and a half ago during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And how I got started was Air Force Ones.
Air Force.
So yeah, Air
Oh,
Force
okay,
Ones.
the
So
ones.
basically, it was like, I mean, as everybody knows, it was shortage on shoes, just about everything. It was shortage on
Mm.
almost everything, but people were still partying, wanting to get out and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
a guy that I knew for years that I've been connected with from Memphis, he had forces, and plenty of them. So I kind of kept,
Really?
yeah, he had a bunch of them. So, I sold around 850 pair of forces over during the pandemic. Uh,
You talking
also,
about the
Wow.
whole time or during that month or that week?
uh, not the whole time. It probably was like over a month and a half span
Okay,
that I
okay.
sold Air Force Ones. But also I sold Yeezys and slides and just other Jordans and things that people couldn't get their hand on.
And
But
what year was this?
this was 2020
So the
because the
pandemic.
pandemic, the COVID-19 was in
Yeah.
19, started at the end, and then the pandemic was the shutdown was in the beginning of 2020.
But the
Right?
pandemic pushed you into your purpose.
Yeah, most definitely did.
Ah!
Yeah, cause I always thought about getting a store. I tried before, and
Mhm.
I guess it's crazy because I guess it just wasn't the time at the moment. Cause I was really pushing hard to get a store, and little
Mhm.
did I know, at that time I wasn't ready.
You wasn't
I thought
ready.
I was at the time,
Of
but
course.
looking at it right now, I most definitely wasn't ready. I
And it
wasn't
was
ready for a store.
it was all from the Jordan ones.
No, the Air
Air
Force
Force.
Ones.
The
All
Air
white Air
Air
Force
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 Ones.
One.
ones.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
The Air
All white
Force
Air Force
ones.
Ones. Yeah, because
Okay.
that's just your, that's your summer shoe. It was hot.
That's
That's just
your
like your,
everything shoe.
yeah, it's your go-to. It's like, it's so people couldn't find them anywhere.
Mhm.
Like it was just hard to get your hands on certain shoes or any good shoes at that
At
point.
that time.
Yeah, at that time it wasn't
Wow.
like the stores was empty.
Oh
Like, and the
wow.
stuff that was in there was things that nobody wanted to wear.
And so
Mm-hmm.
you here you come, Captain Save 'em with the shoes, the soul sockets for 'em, and
Most
you
definitely.
made it happen. And then you came to Nashville. Was this in Nashville? It was
Yes,
happening in
it was
Nashville.
happening in
Okay.
Nashville. Yes, it
So you
was.
opened up this spot when?
My grand opening was in November. The beginning of November. Yeah, the beginning of November.
Soul sockets, y'all gotta come down here. It's a multi-area space with the best damn sneakers I've seen in a long time. And I'm from Chicago, so y'all know I've seen some sneakers. So Jadell, tell us, first of all, you open this. How you doing? What's the good part about being in the heart of Nashville, around so much history in this area? Tell us the good parts about this area.
So the good part is I get to be around my own people.
Mm.
I do love that I do get a lot of my people that comes in the store, and I get to help, kind of give back and give deals. I don't give too much, but I gotta give deals, because I once was young and less fortunate, and it was like a. Nowadays, kids get to get multiple shoes now when they go
Yes,
shopping.
they do.
Back then there was only one, but believe it or not, you still do have those kids and those families where it's like you're only getting this one shoe. Like,
Yeah.
and I got this budget. This is what we can afford.
Yeah.
And I know how it is really wanting a shoe as a child and seeing everybody with the popular shoe, but you was shy $40 or $50 what your
Yeah.
mother was gonna pay.
Yeah.
And I don't mind because I'm not going out my way. It's not like I'm bringing the shoe to you. So you came to me, and from time to time I do tend to give out deals for those type of people that I see
Yeah.
that's struggling or not fortunate enough to get that child that shoe that they want. And I know that
Yeah.
it puts a smile on their face. I've seen it plenty of times. Like they're ecstatic. Like I tell them, okay,
What? You just
taxes
blessed
off.
them with a pair of
Yeah, like
Jordans.
taxes off, or I
Yeah.
take $40 or $30 off, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well that's in our budget. Well, yeah, we'll get them now, like just to see that child, like, okay, like yes, like I got this shoe, like because some parents just like I'm not spending that type of money.
I
on
was
this
that
shit.
parent.
Yeah.
Before my history with Jays, I was that parent. Like
Yeah.
thought it was obnoxious, but there's a uniqueness to it, and I know you're gonna explain that to us. So you're here, you're in the community, you're giving back.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to give back a lot more.
You giving back though. You blessing
Yeah, I'm doing
slowly but surely, and we love that. And so okay, so looking back, what was the most you ever paid for a pair of sneakers? That can be back then or right now, cause you a shoe owner now.
So right now, the most I've ever paid cash for a sneaker. The most I've ever paid cash for a sneaker would probably be like around 650 maybe. Maybe 650 because because I've learned over the years, uh, you get shoes and sometimes when you're just a collector, you get them and you don't wear them. And then you really see that shoe that you really want, like really, really want, and you know you're gonna wear it. Why not just take the shoes that you're not wearing, turn those in for cash, sell them or trade them,
Yeah.
and now you not spending $1,000 on the shoe that you really, really want. So let's say the shoe is $1,000. I'm like, man, do I really want to drop $1,000 on these shoes? Well, I have 3 pair of shoes that I too much don't care for that I can probably sell around 200 a piece. So
Right.
there's 600 there credit that I
Right.
have for this $1,000 shoe. So I pay $400. So now you're only coming out of $400 cash. I mean, it's I tell people it's like a savings account. My opinion. It's just how I
Oh,
look at
thank
it.
you.
When
You're
have
making me
shoes-
feel good.
Yeah, it's like a savings account because the young lady that left out of here before you guys came, she had sold me 5 pair of shoes that's just been sitting in her trunk for God knows how long.
Really?
And she walked out here with $650.
See, this is why he is a business owner. Because do you hear that business formula? Don't tell them nothing else, Jadell. Just tell me. We're not going to let the people know. Okay, so as you can see, he's educated. He's knowledgeable. He's an entrepreneur. He's a humanitarian to the black community. Now, the golden question, because this is where the competition comes in. What are your 2 top favorite shoes, starting with the first one, and let us get that story behind why that shoe is your top 1 and 2.
My top one is gonna be the Jordan 8s.
Ooh.
The Jordan 8s Aquas. I believe they're called the Aquas. So the Jordan 8 Aquas, and the reason why they're my favorite is because that was the first shoe that I couldn't afford that I really wanted in high school. So
Ooh, the Jordan 8.
years of Jordan 8s.
What was the
It's
name
not
of them? Do you know the name?
They was called the Aquas.
The Aquas.
Yeah, they was like black and purple and turquoise. And,
I remember.
Right now it's not really a popular shoe as of right now, but like back in high school, like that was a shoe that.
What year was that?
This was 2008.
2008.
It was in 2008.
2008. Black Aqua. The Jordan 1.
Yeah, it was 2008.
Okay.
And most definitely, that was a shoe that was hard for me to get. And everybody in school had them, and it was like, man, I just wish I had that shoe. So
Babe, I
that
think
kind of.
we should pause.
Hey, Kanisha.